last session, at the end of the last session, you guys all basically had enough experience to level up. Should we do the quick end of session move?
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll go through. Does anybody feel like they resolved a bond?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what bond did you
I
resolve?
feel like my bond of motherly affection for Tuck has been resolved because he chose performance over my safety.
That's fair.
And I was like, a mother would not do this.
Do you agree with that resolving?
Sure.
Yeah. So Billy, you mark a point of experience. Either of you two feel like you resolved a bond?
I don't think so.
No? Nope. All right, cool.
Nope.
Alignment. Billy, what's your alignment?
It's chaotic.
And the move is?
Like appetite before all things.
Okay. Do you
I
think
didn't do that.
Okay, cool.
I'm chaotic.
Yeah.
I issue a convention of the civilized world.
Well,
I did kill an emperor by ripping his brains out of his chin.
yeah, instead of diplomacy, you just... But I mean, they're not really civilized is the only thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty chaotic also.
Yeah. So maybe not this time.
What about that time that I got a boner?
Okay, so maybe not for your alignment. Ving?
Mine's good. Help something or someone grow, which the boner. That works.
Does it?
It sure looked like it worked.
I guess not this time, but you guys will. There are 3 questions that you guys get to answer, and if you say yes, you all get to mark an experience for each of them. So, did we learn something
Yes.
new and important about the world?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, wait, what did you learn?
We learned that things are not what they appear to be.
Yeah, the frogs are being controlled.
And there's
I
way
learned-
more frogs.
I learned not to trust.
All right. Well, I'd say
Also,
the
Yeah.
frogs are being controlled is probably, or is there
Oh.
something going on
I
with the
thought you meant
frogs in
like
the box?
general moral life lesson.
Well, either way, let's say you guys mark an experience for that because it seems like you learned a few things. There's something going on.
yeah,
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
I killed an emperor.
Yeah, everybody mark
Frog
an
emperor.
experience for resolving that. And did we loot a memorable treasure?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
mark an experience. So basically, to level up, you need an amount of experience equal to 7 plus your current level. So you guys needed 8 experience points, which I believe all of you have at least 8.
Yep.
So am I level 1 or level 2?
You're now level 2. So what happens when you level up? You choose one of your stats to increase by 1. So yeah, if you're like at 15 and you raise it to 16, it's now at a +2 instead of a +1. So you can either increase the stats that you're already good at to get better, or you can increase the stat that you're bad at to even it out.
So if I'm 13, I'm +1, it says. So I'm going to do that, right?
Yeah, did you raise? So you raised something from 12 to 13?
Yeah.
What'd you raise?
Charisma, so I
Oh.
could be very persuasive and sensual.
Sensual? Sure. Yeah, so yeah, going from a 12 to a 13 makes it a +1 instead of a 0.
I'm going to up my strength from 15 to 16 to a +2.
All right. Been getting buff.
I keep almost dying.
Abdul, what are you thinking?
I was thinking. I'll just do it in my
Yeah,
voice.
we're people.
I was thinking charisma.
Okay. Yeah, because
'Cause-
you all
I'm moving towards like becoming that.
a musician.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good idea.
a part-time musician barbarian.
I got a lot of songs in my heart.
Yeah, that's great.
A lot of them are about the things in my apartment.
Do you have possessions?
I have these leather wrist straps.
You have leather wrist straps, a loincloth,
loincloth.
an axe,
Yeah.
an amulet, and I think that's it.
Well, you
Yeah.
don't have the amulet right now.
Yeah, I gotta kill that guy.
Yeah,
Get it
Dan,
back.
Colonel Dan's got it.
Oh.
Wonderful. I think it's pretty funny that you guys all know that your intelligence is really low as a party, and no one chose to increase intelligence. Just like,
No take backsies.
yeah, I like that you were just, like the traditional party composition of a role playing game. You've got the beefy person, the sneaky person, the intelligent, like magic. Just beef,
No.
just sneak. That's it.
And just dumb.
Just a bunch of dumb assholes.
Stop turning into a frog.
I love being an owl without any of the positive qualities of what owls are believed to be.
Yes. I was being part of a parliament
We're all owls.
Wait, can I turn into a parliament?
of owls. Oh, can you turn into like a horde?
Multiple
Yeah, you
owls?
can
Yeah.
later.
I don't. Maybe
Like
yeah.
a
Maybe
swarm?
later. Not currently.
He would say, "Swarm!" and then turn into them.
All right, and another thing that you guys get to do when you level up is you pick an advanced move.
Oh.
So you all get a new
man.
move. So let's just, guys, read over your moves. I have a couple. If you have any questions, I can answer. But I think a good thing to think about is what direction you want your character to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, Abdul wants Tacoma to become sort of like a traveling troubadour barbarian.
But a bad one.
Yeah. But one of the moves that you have allows you to take a move from either the fighter or the bard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I think it's like the top left one.
What?
Right. Anything jumping out for anybody? Jessica, what are you thinking for Fat Bilo?
There's one called Connections. So when I put out word to the criminal underbelly about something I want or need, it's like on a 10+, someone has it just for me, or on like a 7 to 9, I have to settle for something close to it, or it comes with strings attached.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
So what would the connections be in that case? Is it thieves or is it halflings or is it like
Oh, I don't know.
orphans?
That's hard because Fat Billy's a loner,
Mm-hmm.
so he has no friends.
It's true. But is
Or
there
fam.
is there any inherent connection between like halflings? Like if a halfling saw another halfling, would they be like, oh, hey, I'll help you out? Oh, no, because we were talking about how that's not the case.
Yeah.
Halflings are very insular. They're like, my family is most important.
But like also their community, but like Fat Billy's not their community anymore, so he's like an outsider
Oh,
now.
okay, so yeah, that wouldn't.
Maybe there's other orphans who also roam the woods and the trails.
Yeah, like a big
Yeah.
like a hobo network sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, like the symbols that like old hobo culture, like they would carve in a fence post like a little circle with a whatever, and it would be like this
Like in
person
Mad Men.
gives good meals or something like that. It could be like a thing like that where like, oh, I need something, so you carve a little thing in a post and come back later.
Yes. Okay, can I do that?
That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, sure. So you're gonna take connections?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Connections.
Awesome.
And they're little ragamuffins.
Yeah.
Right.
The Ragamuffin Network.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that a lot. Abdul, anything jumping out?
Yeah, I was thinking it would be cool if he could like distract people with a shitty song.
Distract people with a shitty song.
It's like, hey, you, look over here. I'm waving my dick around in your face. Hey.
That guy's waving his dick around. I believe I think the bard has a move called Bamboozle. Yep, Bamboozle.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you parlay with somebody and you succeed, the next move that you do that involves them, you'll have a +1.
Do I have to decide which one I want now? Like which move I want?
Before we go forward, preferably. There is a move called Metal Hurlant that they get, which is a similar thing, but it's when you shout with great force or play a shattering note. You choose a target and roll Constitution, and on a 10+, they take 1d10 damage.
Whoa.
And are deafened for a few minutes.
Whoa.
Concussed.
And on a 7 to 9, you still damage them, but it's out of control.
So
you're just like, oh!
That you wanting to be a bard, but your powers that you just.
All your singing does.
Can my song still be?
Yes.
And make it a good
Yes.
song,
No, and
but
that's
it
the
ends
thing
up just doing that.
The background of Tacoma is that he was a musician, and you still sing whenever you want. You're still a singer, you're still a bard, kind of, but you also, if you shout really, really loud, you can kill people.
I sing to the trees and
Or
in the wind.
Yeah,
or if his
exactly.
song is so full of passion.
Yeah, if it's so passionate, like people are
Can I
deafened by your
still
passion.
sing a song when I do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do whatever you want, man.
What's it called? Metal Hurlant?
Metal Hurlant.
They get a boner so stiff that they faint.
All the blood flows to their penis.
They just pass out.
Can the effect of it be like whatever theme the song is? So if it's like a sexy song that happens.
Follow the theme.
Yeah, but if it's a song about like the wind and the trees, they fall asleep.
Sure.
So hard that they die.
So long that they're dead.
The point, the main thrust is that they're taking 1d10 damage.
Cool.
Is there a move called main thrust?
Yeah. So that is also a bard move. It's whenever you just give somebody the main thrust.
This is great because I can end every song with a scream.
What are you thinking, Paul?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go for this thing talker.
Thing Talker. What is Thing Talker?
You see the spirits in the sand, the sea, the stone. You may now apply your spirit tongue, shape-shifting and steadied essence to inanimate natural objects, plants and rocks, or creatures made thereof, as well as animals. Thing Talker forms can be exact copies or can be mobile, vaguely humanoid-shaped entities.
It's pretty dope. It means that Bing would be able to turn into plants and sand
And tree people.
or like a person that is also a tree or just a tree. Yeah, and you can also talk to trees and you can talk to rocks and you
And
can
it's on the way
cool.
yeah,
to...
you can talk to animals.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
That's
Just
why I
wanted to
got
check.
along with the frog people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as much as anybody could. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's on the way to World Talker, which is when you can turn into farts and fire and stuff.
Did you say farts?
And water.
Yeah, with World Talker, after you're like level 6 or whatever, you can just turn into a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't.
I guess it's fine.
It doesn't really do much.
No, you are fire.
That's pretty cool.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were a person and now you're a fire. If
like
not-
a campfire or like a
like a
humanoid
person
human
made
torch,
of flame, or
Yeah.
like a rock man, or like now you're a tornado. Like
Wow.
a tornado with tinier tornado
yeah,
arms.
little tiny tornado arm, like the
Whoa.
whoa. Like that one
To get the
Titan
remote?
from Hercules, the one that sucks up all the stuff with his tornado arms. You
Oh,
guys
yeah,
remember Disney's Hercules?
Yep.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
a great
that.
movie. Great movie.
Thing Talker.
Cool. Everybody's good. We
Mhm.
got it. We good.
And I brought a glue gun, but no glue sticks.
Oh man, see that's where they get you.
Yeah.
You always forget the sticks.
I just ran out on the way down from the ferry. I used a lot.
used all my glue
I was making a little figurine on my
the bus?
dashboard.
You're like, I think this is one of those 3D pens
Yeah.
I can draw with.
Blech, blech.
Oh.
I kept trying to hot glue my zipper closed. Oh god! Fuck!
Don't look at my dick. It's all burnt and gross.
So it's,
My dick looks like Harvey Dent.
it's that one right there.
Oh, no.
It's the like